Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Welcome to this video. We're going to be talking about De Ligt today. He has been talking in an interview. Me and Beats are here to break it down. Give you, not us, give us. I don't know what I'm saying. Give you our reaction to the interview. I'm a shambles right now. Beats is the good guy. I'm a shambles. But either way, if you're going to enjoy, smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Again, thank you, Beats, for being in here, bro.
Yeah, thanks again for having me.
Nah, man, it's calm. Let's break this down. As soon as I said the idea to you, you were very interested in it. So, just straight away, man, he just fits that Bayern shirt, legit. Right, let's go off of that though, and let's go for. Does it? No, it doesn't carry on. Okay, so I'll have to. Oh no, there it is, right at the top. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay. How long is this interview? We might be here for like 10 minutes. 10 years, whatever. So he did an interview with Kerry Hall. Shout out to Kerry Hall. I would love to have you on the channel if you are watching this. Probably not. But Sport One, yeah. So we're gonna get into this. So. On the rating, he'd give his first season at Bayern, and then De Ligt goes on to say 2, because unfortunately we as a team didn't show everything we can, including myself. I would say I've learned a lot in 1 year at Bayern and developed as a player and a person. Straight up, Beats. He had he had a brilliant season, yet he's saying it's a 2.
I love to see it. I love to hear it. That just shows that he is, like you were saying, future Bayern legend already.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, I guess Bayern probably, if you want to rank Bayern season, yeah, it's a 2. But he's gonna throw himself in there and say, yeah, I didn't have that great of a season either, when he had an incredible first season. So I like it.
Exactly. Then he goes on to say, nevertheless, there's still room for improvement, obviously. Winning just one title is not FC Bayern's goal. We know we're capable of more, and that's what we have to show this season. Again, just the mentality is just perfect. De Ligt on what he needs to improve. He said there are always things to work on as a defender, mainly on defending, but also aim to score more goals from set pieces. For example, I think I need to do more with my headering, and I do agree with that, without a doubt. Not just the fact that he is a brilliant, superb master of his defending, but like, it would be better if he could score more goals as well. That would just be like the cherry on top of the cake. So yeah, without a doubt. With assistant coach Anthony Barry, we work in training to ensure that our set pieces are generally more dangerous. I can contribute, which again is what we want to hear. Then he was asked De Ligt on whether his goal is to join the leaders at the team council. He goes on to say, if it happens, it happens, but that's not my main goal. I can also take responsibility and support my teammates without being on the council. Now that's an interesting thought. Do you think he should be on it?
Yeah, I mean, given another season or 2, absolutely. I guess you can't say right now, but everyone kind of can read the writing on the wall. He'll be a part of it. I remember similar. They weren't saying the exact same stuff, but similar stuff about like Kimmich. It's just a matter of time, I think. Who knows? Maybe some of the people on the council now will be transferred away. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm not subtweeting anyone or anything.
Bro. Then it goes on to say, De Ligt on speaking German, he said, that's very important to me. I'm a defender and I have to communicate a lot with my teammates and give commands on the pitch. As a Dutchman, it wasn't a big problem for me to understand German right from the start. And just before we carry on with the rest of it, that's obviously something that how am I forgetting his name? He's going to kill me for getting his name. What's the?
Are you talking about Dutch? Bob?
Oh, Bob. I was thinking Henry, and I'm like, no, it's not Henry. Bob's going to kill me for that. Yeah, Bob was saying the same thing. The forgetting man. Bob was saying the same thing. He was basically saying, like, sometimes when he watches something in German, if it's Bayern or if it's something else, he can understand it because it's kind of similar. I can't believe I forgot his name. He's going to kill me for that. I might even have to edit that part out. But let's carry on. Then he goes on to say, but it was clear to me that I needed lessons to be able to speak German as well. So I practiced with our German teacher, Max, 3 or 4 times a week, and that helped. And again, to be honest, that's something I know we're talking about De Ligt, but that's something I would love to do. Because sometimes when I watch the game in German, I have no clue what they're saying other than the names.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool to learn German.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely. Then he was asked on the signing of Kim Min-jae. He says, I'm happy. Min-jae comes across as a very positive guy. He's a very friendly guy, and I'm sure he'll be a big asset to our team. He has achieved big things with Napoli in the Serie A, but also in the Champions League, which, again, I'm all here for this bromance. I'm here for it. I'm not even going to cap. I'm not going to lie. I'm here for that. Then he goes on to say, with him, Diop, Benji, and I, we now have 4 very good centre-backs. We need options if we want to be successful in 3 competitions, which I do agree with, without a doubt. And I think that's probably why Thomas Tuchel is still pushing to get Pavard to sign. Don't think it's going to happen.
He doesn't have that many offers, though, does he? No, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm down. Without a doubt, I'm down.
Yeah, I'd keep him as long as he, doesn't mind that he's not going to play every game.
Yeah, that's obviously the problem.
He might not have a choice.
True that. Then Dillet says, last season, for example, Dale and I played almost every game in the second half of the season because of Lucas Hernandez. Injury, which wasn't easy. I was going to say something. No, it's fine. I was going to actually say something. I was going to call him a prick, but I'm glad you said something instead. Which wasn't easy because we played every 3 or 4 days. As a defender, you always want and have to push yourself physically, and obviously, fuck Lucas Hernandez. Then De Ligt goes on to say, so it's good for us and the coach, and good for the coach that we have several options. Min-jae will do good for us. He is a defender who brings a lot of intensity, but also focus and calm, which is scary, isn't it? When a defender can be so intense and so not rash, that's not the word, but so like heavy on his tackles, but he's still like calm. He's not angry. Like it's a difference from like Pepe. Like Pepe, you knew straight up that he's just going to come in and punch you in the face or kick you in the head,
right? And then flop around.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's crazy. Then he was asked the question of, does Bayern have the best defense in Europe? He said, there's no way I can answer that question. And I think it's way too early to even talk about it because we've never played with Min-jae before. And we need to get to know each other properly on the pitch. Again, it just is what it is. We need action, not words. Purely in terms of names, our squad is very strong. Before I even carry on, this guy is so humble. I know we're singing his prayers and praising him and all of that, but like, bloody man, from the names, if we go and get Walker as well, Kyle Walker one side, Alphonso Davies, Kim, and disgusting. absolutely disgusting. Let's carry on what he was saying. He said we have a very high individual quality in every position, but in football, only the group counts, only the team. You can't do everything alone. There's no way that would work, which I also agree, especially when people are like talking about having a full 11 of Messi's. Be like the greatest teams. Like Messi's like 5 foot something, I believe. Like he's not going in goal.
Barely.
You know what I mean? Then he goes on to say, it says De Ligt on the team's dip in form in the second half of last season. He said there were several reasons, but I would say that the World Cup in particular, there we go, bingo, you've said it, I've said it, without a doubt, was a problem for us before. That we had a really strong run with a lot of wins and a lot of goals and a few goals conceded. Then the World Cup came and many players returned disappointed. The Germans, the French, me too, plus a few injuries, long absences like Neuer, Mané and Mazraoui. It was not easy. We drew 3 games. And suddenly the pressure was there. And I do have to agree with that straight up. Like the World Cup screwed our season.
100%.
Without a doubt. Then he goes on to talk about Man City. He says Manchester City, for example, were 9 points behind Arsenal in late autumn. At that point, nobody thought that they would become champions again or even get the treble, but they were there when it mattered. With us, it was exactly the opposite, which, yeah, 100%. Arsenal flopped. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
De Ligt on Upamecano's mistakes versus City. He said, in football, small details matter, but we all make mistakes. I've made mistakes too. I think everyone should take a look at themselves. If everyone does their best and gets 100%, then we have a team that can compete for any title, which, again, is spot on. And, you know, I don't think it helped that the commentator said Upper Maguire because people are now making it as a meme.
Yeah, that's gotta be tough.
It's just,
and I don't remember which. It was one of the City games. It was probably the first leg. But when Upa, like after the game had ended, like, you know, the players are going to the fans. I don't know if you know the video that I'm talking about, but Upa was like, he wasn't even clapping. He looked like petrified, and I was just like, oh, this poor dude. Oh my gosh, like traumatized, like immediately. So poor guy. I don't know. I'm sure I have a feeling he's going to bounce back and become the defender that we've been talking about, like the potential that he has, you know.
Yeah, without a doubt, bro. Without a doubt. Then De Ligt on number 9, like Harry Kane, ensuring the team scores more goals. He said possibly, but it's not like we lack quality up front. In the end, it's always a matter of self-confidence. And as I said, some players come back from the World Cup with little self-confidence, which I do agree with, without a doubt, especially Jamal Musiala. I know he's not a striker, but like that kid went missing until the end of the season.
Right.
Serge, for example, scored again very reliably and often at the end of the season. As a striker, you need self-confidence, and after the World Cup, many players just didn't have that anymore, which, again, I agree with. De Ligt on Tuchel / Nagelsmann. He said Nagelsmann always wanted us to attack with a lot of pace and intensity. Tuchel places a bit more value on control, calm, and patience, especially in passing. That's the biggest difference. They're different philosophies, but both can lead to success. I think he's not that guy to throw anyone under the bus, but the fact that he said in this interview, Nagelsmann always wanted us to attack with a lot of pace and intensity. That is what I want. And that's like, I don't care if your name's Nagelsmann, Flick, it could be anyone. Even what's his name? Kovac. Kovac. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. Kovac. Every time I thought of his name, I was thinking of the former Chelsea player.
Kovacic.
Kovacic,
yeah.
But Kovac, like even him, like if he plays that brand of football and gets the results, you know, we're all for it. Well, like even in this, if the fact that he says that Tuchel's more calm, he is more calm, but how can you be calm when you're a couple goals down? You know, especially against City.
Yeah.
You know, we were 3 goals down. You can't be calm then. You need that attacking intent.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But yeah, let's
Good
carry
point.
on.
Good point.
On Tuchel, he said, we have a very good relationship. He always gives me and us as a team very good and clear information along the way. We talk a lot about working on the pitch, and that's what it's all about. I feel good. And again, that's fair enough. This is interesting. De Ligt on whether Gravenberch and Mazraoui want to stay. He said, yes, I think so. It's not easy when you're always a starter at Ajax and suddenly you go abroad to an even bigger club. You are no longer the top talent from your youth. You are a new signing who has to deliver straight away. Nail on the head again.
Yep.
Nail on the head again. Like, exactly. I experienced that at Juventus. I'm sure Mazraoui and Ryan will have a strong season. They are currently training very well. Mazraoui was injured and had heart problems. It wasn't easy for him, but he has great qualities. Just like Ryan, it's important to stay fit and patient. Again, man, this guy's crazy, bro. De Ligt on his maturity despite being 23. Sorry, he's 20 bloody 3 and he's okay, let's carry on. I would just say that I have a calm and balanced life. I love my job. I love football. I love going to training every morning and spending an hour or two on it. After that, I can enjoy being at home and spending time with my fiance.
Wholesome guy.
Exactly. And again, like even like the, you know, with his fiance, I'm not going personal, don't like personal shit, never have. But like you never see him in photos dripped out. You know, like celebrities, they're always dripped out, Gucci,
that's such a good
all
point.
of this shit. Like
that's
he's
such a good
always
point.
wearing, like he's probably still wears designer brands. Don't get it twisted. He might even you know have like things at home. You know, with that sort of money, it'd be stupid to be shopping at a Primark or a Walmart. But like, yeah, man, without a doubt,
he's just humble. Yeah.
And then this question, I love this question. Can you imagine staying in Munich for a very long time? And he said, yes, I definitely hope to stay for a long time. I have a very good feeling about this team and I can fully identify with them and the club. I'm very happy to have made this step to FC Bayern. And that is where it ends. Like, yeah, man, this kid's mentality, bro. I say kid when he's like 2 years younger than me, but still, you know, this guy is like, you would generally think like he is a 35-year-old man. That's, you know, coming to the end of his career and has won literally everything in his career. The mentality he has is just nuts, and we'll put the picture on the screen. Why not? It's just nuts, to be honest with you. But yeah, any further things you want to say on what we just read, bro?
I just can't wait to see him develop into the legend that you know everyone assumes he's going to be. It's going to be great. You know, I'm just really fascinated to see both his partnership, how that works out with Kim, but also how it develops with Upa too, because he just finished his first season, right? So he's got so many more seasons with hopefully both of those two center backs. It'll be great to see. I'm excited. It makes me very excited for next season.
It does, yeah. Like, even me, and you know, people know my opinion on Tuchel, and I'm not throwing a damper on this video, but like even me, I'm excited. Which is what it's about at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to be dreading the season.
No.
And I know a lot of people will be like, yeah, it's because you're in a farmers league, but yeah, fuck, you can piss off with that talk. But yeah, either way, thank you, Beats, for coming on, bro.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
we did 3 videos. Obviously, they'll be coming out at different times, and we'll go from there. But yeah, man, smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, all of that good stuff, and yeah, man. Hopefully, we win some trophies, bro. That's what I want to see. But yeah, hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed. And until then, yes, I'm Mia. Peace out.